when you don't know what to do. Read a book, play a game, every night is just the same. What do you say if I tell you how to keep from feeling blue? My advice is good to take and it's easier to do. When you're all alone, any old night, and you're feeling out of tune, pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, you'll be feeling better soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Look, look, look at the stars above. Look, look, look at those sweeties love. Oh boy, give me a night in June. I mean it, all you got to do any old night when you're feeling out of tune. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. When you make a date any old night, gonna meet your sweetie soon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Underneath the bright, silvery light, that's the only place to spoon. Pick up your hat, close up your flat, and get out and get under the moon. Walk, walk, kiss and then walk again, talk, talk, kiss and then talk again. Oh joy, sweethearts are all in tune. I mean it, when it's raining out, stay in a room, but on a lovely night in June, here's what to do, sweetie, and you just get out and get under the moon. If you're with a girl and she is cold, says she doesn't want her spoon, don't you feel blue? Here's what you do, just get out and get under the moon. If you feel a kiss and she gets sore, she'll forget it mighty soon. Don't stop to fret, she'll learn to pet when you get her under the moon. Indoors, there's not a thing to do. In-laws walk in and out on you. Oh boy, sister and brother too. I've tried it, just take my advice. If she is nice, nice as any night in June, just take her hand, she'll understand, and get out and get under the moon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another rendition of Hunters Anonymous. Totally unscripted, so we shouldn't have any audio problems tonight. As always, James is clickety clacking right next door.
I am here.
And hello, Ellen and Reginald and everybody else Zach, there's Zach. Hey, everybody, how are y'all doing?
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. The chat cleared off before I could. Oh, the sadness.
Yeah. Hey, Zach. Hey, Mom. Hey, Reggie. I don't know who else is here, but
anybody else is here, just let me know. I heard from Danny today.
Oh yeah.
Some GoDaddy advice. Which that was easy.
YouTube, that's
how's everybody doing tonight? We do have some haunt news, unscripted because we don't want audio problems.
That was easy.
I almost dropped my Chromebook. That was fantastic. And just the regular banter and so forth and so forth.
Yeah, we also didn't talk about Halfway to Halloween. I thought about it earlier. I'm like, I'm not going to say anything.
No. What we need to do is just think about these things, and then we get on the show, start. Oh, you know what we should talk about? Oh, that's right. And hopefully everybody can hear all of us
Yeah, I can see
We'll see if
both audio levels are moving, so we are good to go.
we'll see if I crackle out in and out. I don't think I should be. I think that problem's been corrected.
But yeah, so actual haunt news. It's something.
Amazing. Well, we'll let some folks kind of pile in.
I know the
Heaven
trio's still
forbid.
on too. I saw 13 over there and a few
Oh,
other people.
I'm completely confused as to what day it is.
It's Monday.
For it is Monday. Jesus. For anyone that is uh, curious, um, my my second vaccination um, went amazingly smooth. I had a little bit of fatigue, and by about I had my second shot at noon on Thursday, and by 7 p.m. on Friday, I had an enormous amount of energy. So much energy, I watched all 7 of the 8 episodes of Invincible. Oh, and then we got James. Got to talk about. I got to watch. We got Mortal Kombat.
Very good. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Also, Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah,
I that one I'm not so sure on. It was good and visually beautiful. The storyline was great, but it was slow for me. It felt like there was just too much downtime. Like, I don't know. There wasn't as much action as I wanted. Um yeah, Zach, dude, you totally need to see it. Here's a pro
I'm
tip
a.
for you. You can get HBO Max for $14.99 a month. Get it for 1 month, cancel it. You can watch all the stuff for $14.99 that you would see in the movie theater. That would cost you $20 to go see one.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I've decided I'm not going to do it this week because I'm going to be super busy. But so there's no reason to do it. But I was trying to find what their cancellation policy is. Like, can you get it for a month and cancel, and then maybe 2 months down the road bring it back?
Yeah, I'm sure. I didn't
Well,
really look at it, but I mean, they're
well,
essentially the same as all the other streaming services.
well, CBS All Access or Paramount Plus was like if once you cancel, you had to wait 6 months.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
weird.
it is
Well, but
stupid.
I'm gonna keep it. I think anyway. It's one of the more expensive ones, but to get the newer movies and not have to go to the movie theater, um, I think it's worth it.
Yeah,
And there's a ton of good horror movies on there too.
well, that'd be worth it.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Reginald says Reign of Terror. What's the beef you've got with them? Reginald, they're trying to establish a story for it to introduce the other monsters because the plane that they live in has been broken. Hmm. I understand part of that. Hey, Danny. Yeah, but I'm gonna definitely. I think because one of the not Mortal Kombat, but I think Godzilla. They say that you've got up until like April 30th or something to watch it, and then
Something
it's
like
gonna be
that.
gone. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it like right before they slough it off and watch it, and then. But I'm gonna definitely do it. I'm gonna definitely do it. I'm gonna wait for Paramount Plus until they get the. I'm not sure if I'm gonna concern myself. Well, I've got to concern myself now with Picard because freaking Q. Damn it. So Reginald, the thing with Reign of Terror, doing halfway Halloween and the Christmas thing. Elaborate on that, por favor.
Hey, Danny.
Well, hey, Danny, again. Oh, Danny, did the issue today get resolved yet that we were discussitating?
Disgusting.
Discussitating. And I guess because we can reiterate, but one of the interesting things that I found out or I saw today was I went over to Transworld, the Transworld Facebook page, and they are May 6th through the 9th, I think, is when Transworld's occurring. and that's like, about 2 weeks away, and, they still have tickets for everything. They are doing limited capacity, but a lot of their extracurricular events are not completely sold out yet, which I find very interesting that, they're limiting ticket sales, but they have not sold them all yet. And only 2 weeks before the event or less than 2 weeks. Several vendors, well, 4 that I can think of, have all said that they're gonna skip this year because it's just not enough time for them to get orders during this Transworld and to be able to produce them. Well, at least one of them that I know of said that they have gotten so many pre-orders outside of Transworld that they don't feel the need to go to Transworld. So that was an interesting bit of haunt news.
Yeah, plus being that they're limiting capacity and not selling out is even more like ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's May 6th through the 9th.
Yeah, I think that's what because everybody the few people that are getting excited for it are getting excited for it. Riddle says they're going full haunted house, and from what I've seen, no mention of social distancing whatsoever. Well, no, I mean it's the country is opening up again, and people just don't understand.
Yeah, and here's
Um,
the other thing. While we're hey 13, while we're on
hey,
that,
13.
they there isn't enough data to even say how effective it really is. And people seem to think that because you get the shot, you can't get COVID, but you can get the flu shot and still get the flu. Like
Yeah,
you're still gonna, there's still a high chance that you get it, and if you get it, you're gonna pass it on to somebody else if you're not careful. So like getting that shot doesn't mean let's open everything up to full capacity and do it. It's like it's just a safety thing. We're not anywhere near being let's go full haunted house yet.
no. Well, and it's like we just were talking about Transworld. I really think Transworld could have held off again this year.
They should have,
Um,
and I think it's kind of dumb for them to expect what we talked about. The smaller vendors are going to put out all
mhm,
this money and then
mhm.
end up getting screwed because they're not going to have what they usually have.
Yeah, this could literally take a new or small vendor and haunt vendor and destroy the business. If they go there and it's the few diehards that go decide it's just party time, and they don't worry about the small vendors and they don't go and buy tons of it. I have a feeling it's going to be disastrous. I have a feeling that Transworld is going to be disastrous for some folks. The big established vendors that can put the money out, um, okay. But I think in general, safety wise, Transworld could have held off one more year. There's plenty of technology not have to do it.
And they've already
Um,
proven that I mean, the virtual trade shows work.
yeah, that is true. That's the technology is there.
Hey,
Uh,
Jessica.
hey, Jessica. Hey, I'm glad you got an official email. Just keep me up to speed on that. But that's like I said, it's very interesting though, and maybe there's enough people that have the common sense, and that's why Transworld, even with their limited capacity on things, hasn't sold out of any of it. They said they had tickets left for and here's another one too. I don't know if I told you this. Six Flags is going to open up just for Transworld. They're going to open up a section of the park for the Transworld attendees. I'm like, that's cute. Just lick all the poles.
Yep, basically.
So that was the biggest little tidbit. And like I said, some of the vendors have decided, and I cannot remember names, but I know one of the vendors was a pretty well-known. I think Poison Props. I think Poison Props said that they've decided not to go because they didn't have enough time, or were they the ones that said that they've got plenty of orders? But there was these were some well-known names that I now cannot remember or heard, but and I probably wouldn't say their names anyway, but I don't know why. But I think Transworld's going to be pretty disastrous this year. I think some of the diehard people that to them it's a party. They're not the vendors going there and spending $1,300 for a 10 by 10 booth or whatever it is. But I think the smaller vendors, ones that are starting out, I think, or not so established, I think they're really going to lose their asses this year. I think it's a really, really bad decision.
Yeah,
So,
not great.
hey Jessica, that was the biggest Haunty type news. We are headed into May. I can't believe it. We're headed into May already.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, May can't get here fast enough.
to the juice bar. Yeah, and then for anybody new, I just want to reiterate this because I really would like to be some sort of beacon about the vaccine. I myself was very fortunate that all I had was a mild fatigue for a little over 24 hours. Mine started early though. I started getting kind of tired about 4 hours after the shot, and then the next day, like I said, by 7 o'clock that night, 6 o'clock that night, hell, I went. My neighbor invited me to go to Subway. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll shove a foot long
You son of a bitch.
meatball sandwich. Oh shit, with all my food. Let's veer off. Let's veer off here. But no, I literally felt so good about 7 o'clock and so freaking rested that I watched Amazon Prime till like 2:30 in the morning, and had to knock myself out.
Jessica can't see the comments. So everybody else that's commenting is on YouTube, Jessica. Your comments will post over to YouTube, but they will not repost over to Facebook.
But if you look at the video screen though, you should see all the comments.
Yeah. Excuse me.
It was the meatball sub comment.
That's what it was.
So let's see. Reginald says, I also forgot to say this haunted house in LA, they write actually has beef. Okay, let's just start over.
I forgot to say this. Our haunted house in LA Hayride actually has beef with them because they have a full bar and sent people really, really drunk on party buses to us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oof. My brain is now inserting all the commas.
And I've always had an issue with alcohol at even at Halloween Horror Nights. I know if Mark was here, he would fucking lose his mind,
but he'd be like, I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Let me get my phone. Let me get my mic. Let's duke it out.
It offers too much in the way of danger, I think, when you mix drunk people and jump scares.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we've talked about that infinite times, I think.
Oh, well, welcome to YouTube here, Jessica.
Wow. That was quick. You're good. No, I agree with you. I think, alcohol and haunted attractions don't mix. Alcohol and large theme park haunted attractions absolutely don't mix.
I kind of want to get a little bit of info on what everyone thinks Universal's going to be doing this year. I know you aren't really the audience for it because there's only a few that go to Horror Nights here. But
this is where you're going to piss off Mark that he's not here.
I'm kind of curious what their plans are going to be. I know they haven't really said much, but
well, that's a good point. You're going to read Reginald's thing again because I'll stroke out laughing.
I'm going to punch that scare actor T right in the GABA Thorn walk 50 and throw up in the corner.
Oh, so
Reggie.
many shirts, so little time. Zach says, "I hope after COVID they get rid of the tunnels that blow against your skin forever." I hate those things. I
Oh
hate
yeah, the
the
vomit.
claustrophobic tunnels. Yeah, claustrophobic. I hate those things. Those were nasty before the pandemic.
Yeah, they were always nasty.
There was I think I told this story forever ago. The mortuary years ago, I brought some friends to the mortuary for the first time in New Orleans, and I don't know, great place. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. They put a claustrophobia tunnel going down into a wall, and you couldn't figure out that you had to make a right because it was two separate tunnels. So the end of one of the tunnels just, I mean, I like banged into a wall because it was dark, and I kept going. I literally can't get out of here. And the third person behind me was a friend of mine was pushing us, and I'm like, y'all don't understand. I can't go anywhere else. And I thought, you don't put me in the front. And then somebody just got shoved into the hole to the right, and we're like, oh my god, there's a okay. Well, it makes a perfect right angle. It was really not a good design for that.
Jeez.
Jessica says, I've been getting my creepy out making creepy TikTok videos lately. Well, hell yeah. You need to post those in the after dark.
Yeah. What the hell?
Dag nabbit.
I've gone
Zach,
over to the dark side of the TikTok, by the way. We may end
have
up
you?
with a Haunters Anonymous to TikTok.
That's fine. You run it 100% because I'm not touching. I'm putting it on my phone.
Listen, here's the thing: they sell your information, but what internet resource isn't doing that now?
Well, that's true.
I just
So many little apps and things and bippity boppity boos. I just can't. I'll send you stuff, but I ain't got a bunch of people twerking on TikTok or some shit. I don't.
Listen, I've run across numerous clowns that were just straight up doing inappropriate things.
Oh no, see, I don't need to see clowns.
I've tried to avoid as many of those as possible.
I don't need to see clowns greasing up their vape pens and hiding them in orifices that they don't need to be in. Okay, so Danny's like something there. So fingers crossed we get the. Oh, that's true. Reginald says,
that was the best skip over period.
well, you know me, I'm getting so lazy. Reginald says, "Where's that one that's by the French Quarter?" Reginald, the mortuary is a few minutes from the French Quarter on Canal, and that would be the mortuary. The other one was House of Shock, but that's in Metairie. It's a little bit further down, but the mortuary is probably the one you're thinking of. It's north on Canal Street, probably about a 10-minute drive from French Quarter. Danny says my sister is planning on coming down from Minnesota for it, so we need to know what is happening, what tickets are. Well, they haven't put ticket prices out yet. They just have the times, right? Yeah. Danny refuses TikTok. What is the St. Louis Cemetery? It's one of the many above ground cemeteries in New Orleans. It's probably one of the several ones that do walking tours. And the mortuary, of course, has a cemetery you can visit during the day, and it's fantastic. And you can actually see it as you're going up the flights of stairs. Ow, you can actually look. My toe just popped for no particular reason. Talking about dead people, my toe popped.
There's a good thing.
Jesus, that's got to be some voodoo. But the mortuary was actually a funeral home that had a connected cemetery, and now it's a haunted attraction. But yeah, Reginald, if you like went on Google Maps and you looked up the mortuary, and then you looked at the correlation between the mortuary and French Quarter, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's it. Because there's no other ones around there, anywhere near the French Quarter, except the mortuary. And like I said, it's a 10-minute drive north on Canal. Jessica says, Danny, TikTok is my escape sometimes. I know a lot of people are on TikTok.
Well, there's a lot of good stuff on there. Some really funny stuff, and there's some really cool ones that are like serial killer TikTok things that are just like random facts, and there's a ton of like ghost videos and ghost stories that are really cool. And then you got all the other bull crap. But if you go to the right places, there's some really cool stuff that could just entertain you forever.
I don't doubt it. I'll live vicariously through everybody else though with TikTok. Reginald, that's the one. Okay, I figured because there really is not. The next closest haunt, and it's I can't remember the name of it now. It's New Orleans Halloween Haunt or something, but it was the House of Shock, and that's in Metairie. That's about about a 15-minute drive if you know what you're doing from the French Quarter, maybe 17.
We need to
But
do a
I do
Zach
like.
Black night again too, where he gets on and tells us some more of his ghost stories.
Oh yeah, very true.
We'll turn the lights
Well,
down.
we got a couple people we got to get back on here. We got to get 13 on here.
Yeah. Yep.
Once he knows what he's doing. Reginald says next time I go to Louisiana, I need to go to 13 Gates again because they had a big animal trying to gargle that was bought from. Oh yeah, they've bought actually stuff from all over the place. 13th Gate is awesome, and then of course Necropolis is amazing. Reginald says there's 2 of those gargoyles made. One was used out here in Los Angeles at our cornfield, and the other one was in Louisiana. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, 13th Gate is amazing. It really is. And I do like Necropolis. So if you've never been to now, for anybody that doesn't know, 13th Gate and Necropolis they're owned by the same people. Necropolis is across the street from 13th Gate. It is actually located in Baton Rouge. And that's a bit of a travel time from New Orleans. Like I said, the craziest run of haunted houses I ever did was in Louisiana, and that was 4 haunted attractions, all premiere, all in one night, and saw every one of them, and they were freaking every damn where. House of Shock in Metairie, Mortuary in New Orleans, 13th Gate Necropolis in Baton Rouge, and the Rise in Tickfaw. Whew, there's a lot of traveling going on. A lot of fun though. And if you never got to see House of Shock, you really, that's a shame.
There's quite a few videos though.
Oh yes, and I have some pictures of my own and so forth. Awesome. Reginald says my family lives in Baton Rouge by the river, so I have an excuse to go down. Oh, there you go. Hell yeah, you have it. There you go. They probably don't live too far away from 13th Gate. I'd like to go back to see the new place where Netherworld is, but I'll be damned if I ever go back to Georgia again. Zach says, I want to see House of Shock. Zach, you can't. House of Shock got sold a few years ago, and now it's a foo-foo haunt. It's nothing like House of Shock was. Actually, I think it's now 2 separate haunts that you pay 2 ticket prices for and all that BS. Hey, Nick.
What's up, Science? How you been, man?
But Zach, you would have absolutely loved House of Shock. I just knowing how the stuff that you like and all, you would have never left.
Yeah.
You'd have moved to Metairie just to go there every year. But yeah, House of Shock, it had some issues, for money management. Long story short, actually, I believe 13th Floor bought it. I think, because it's now called the Halloween Haunted Nightmare of cats and dogs or some shit. Stupid name. And I haven't heard good things about it either. Hey, Carbon. But I will leave it at this, Zach. You in its heyday, I went to House of Shock every year forever. It seems like you would have absolutely freaking loved House of Shock. It was just, it was
Good
phenomenal.
Lord, Nick.
Hey, Ann. Hey, Science again. Hey, Nick. Hey, everybody.
Those are all Nick. Carbonated
I
love.
know. Freaking copy and pasting out the ass here.
So good. That's hilarious.
And there's Nick. There's Nick. There's the real Nick.
How's your Haunt Actor Reacts going? I haven't seen any new stuff. Multiple man.
Yeah. Damn it.
He's like all the villains in a Mega Man game.
Multiple man.
Slow.
Yeah, I would definitely like to. I mean, hopefully, well, I'm sure this will happen. James and his whole crew, hopefully, we'll get back to 13th. 13th. God dog it. 13 skeletons.
Oh yeah, we'll be there this year, of course.
Yeah, all GoPro-y and stuff.
I'll be smaller than I was, but
but I don't think. Well, I know I won't be traveling out of town to go anywhere for haunts, and I might, if Haji does their haunted thing this year, I may go through it this year. Now that I've been all juiced up, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, just wear your damn mask.
Yeah, I'll definitely wear my mask. Hell, I wear my Haunters Anonymous mask. Freak them out. The only one ever printed so far. Rachel says I found out something interesting about villains. If you watch a movie that you don't know who the villain is, look to see if they have an iPhone or not.
All right.
Okay. After not using iPhone and also not using an Air Mac, they're a villain because Apple has a contract about not using their products with evil people.
That's an interesting little fact.
Jesus. All right.
How about you watch Hubie Halloween?
Yeah, Reginald.
How about you do that?
Yeah, I may just have to.
I'm telling you, ignore Adam Sandler's character, and just enjoy the visuals.
Does Netflix have a trial? I could do a trial.
Yeah, they got a 7-day thing, I think.
Yeah, see, I should just do that. I've actually asked people about Netflix, and Netflix is just, I wouldn't even want to pay a month for it, even though I would just to watch Tubi. But if I can get like a trial, I would definitely do that. That's just how cheap I am. But also, I am going to be getting HBO Max.
Yeah, I would go with HBO Max over Netflix for sure.
Oh, yeah. I had Netflix for years, and and I was like, all right, well, and I got rid of it years ago, and now the price has gone up or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it has. And here's the thing: we're we're almost halfway to Halloween. Just get your Christmas in July. Get your Halloween ambiance in May.
I'm looking at my house and getting my Halloween ambiance, but yeah, I'll do that. I'll go when I'll try I'll try to sneak it in the trial thing, because I can't imagine there's anything else on Netflix I care about.
Let me see. I'm not signed in on Netflix on my new computer, so it should bring me to the thing that's like.
Reginald said he found the Apple thing out because of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Nice.
Okay. And he says, "Oh man, looks like another viewing of Hubie Halloween for me." And then Nick says, "Just ordered 50 more shirts. Very cool."
For which?
Anyone else?
Which brand?
Wow. Oh, yeah, yeah. Nick says, anyone else doing Transworld? Oh, you're going to Transworld, Nick. Well, you're going to be one of 10
Not
people
many.
going, apparently. Because I don't think you were in when we were talking about Transworld. Transworld, I don't think Transworld's going to be a big deal this year. We were talking about earlier that they've got limited capacity, or they've got limited tickets, and they're not sold out of any of their tickets yet. And it's like a week and a half away. And some vendors have said they've decided not to go, because now it's just too late in the year to get orders and be able to fulfill them, or they've actually done very well at the beginning of the year and they've got plenty of orders. They don't have to go to Transworld. I don't think Transworld's going to be worth it for anybody. But knowing that you're going, which is super cool, then you are now ordered to report back through Science Behind the Scare and let us know.
Thanks for your 30 packs there, Reggie.
Jesus, Reginald. Thank you, Reginald.
He said yes, they are.
Maybe soon-ish you'll be able to play an extender card.
Maybe, but certainly not right now. Not in the next.
Oh yeah, everybody be sure to look at the full moon tonight.
There you
13
go.
says tonight full moon will get you in the Halloween spirit. If I thought I wouldn't screw up anything here, I would go and do it. I'll do it once the stream is over. It'll be in the perfect spot right in front of my house.
The Museum City party Thursday night is sold out. Yeah, but
Oh,
that's a party.
Okay. Well, and it's a limit. Well, and I think when I checked it still hadn't been, so that probably just started. Well, I'd be interesting to know what their idea of limited capacity is. But like I said, I'm just saying that when I checked earlier this afternoon, they were mentioning all the things that they still had tickets for. Limited ticket event. And I'm like, don't put those two in the same sentence, because you're supposed to be this huge, and they are. They're a huge convention vendor, whatever. But I just don't think there's people joking about it too. That I mean, there's just people there. Who knows what vendors aren't just going to show up this year? I mean, there's vendors that are basically saying we won't be there. But I don't know. I'm very happy though that you're going next, so that we've got somebody that we can trust to not foo-foo the event and like, oh, it was the best thing since sliced bread. You give an honest opinion of it. Yeah, it depends on the space of the size. That is true. But now I'm actually excited that we know somebody that's going that'll give a honest, accurate report. Yeah, we know what size you were talking about, Nick. You didn't have to. We didn't think you were being sexual or anything. You didn't have to asterisk it. Although it made me giggle, so there you go.
Well, he just reversed the wording.
That's all right. So did I. Fuck it. I'm playing with you. But yeah, I'm kind of excited now. Get a report. It'd be a good reason to get you back on here. I mean, not that you need a reason, because you're always welcome, like any of you, but.
Tremble, mortals, and despair. Doom has come to this world.
Yeah.
Nice.
Flame of Doom it is. I don't know if I
feel like I should redo the Flame of Doom, but
there it is. Yeah, it does need to be redone.
Nick says this will be his first one, so we won't have anything to compare to. Well, the interesting thing, Nick, is there'll be plenty of old timers there, and if you just kind of listen or ask around, you'd probably get a pretty honest opinion about some of these people. And when pictures start rolling in, I'm like, oh shit, My curiosity also is going to be, after the event, give it a week or two, and then I'll start monitoring all the vendors and people and see what they had to say. Who's complaining? Who was elated? Who says they should have not gone, who said it was the best year ever for them. That's going to be interesting. So, mid-May, an anonymous show sometime in mid-May, maybe the third week of May, probably would be a very eventful show. You're going to be live a few times? Cool.
On the science page?
Yeah, because we'll definitely share share your lives around. Had this year gone by a little bit better for the pandemic, the idea of James and I were talking about doing it, but nope.
Would not be anywhere near there.
Nope. And I'm still Nick, since you're going Transworld, do you think you might be going to the Halloween and Party Expo in Las Vegas? I'd be curious about that. I'd still have not, and I haven't really checked in there too. Still no word if HauntCon is going to occur. I can't imagine that it will, because I don't think any vendor would do it, and there's no haunted attractions that I can think of that would actually open up for the Halloween and Party Expo in January. 13 says, I was out in Pincy near Hershey this weekend and did some antiquing for props for this year's build. Oh, that's my fun. That's cool.
Oh man, you were right in my neck of the woods.
You should have popped by and seen James. Nick says, Nick says he didn't order any tanks.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about catching it now, at least for, another 60 days, but
I don't know. I think you're going to have antibodies for
yeah, for as
quite a
long as
while.
I've been sick, but
or Danny says you can give her the logo as an SVG file and I can make my own. I think we were supposed to pass some stuff out to you, but I think we decided you were crazy, so we didn't. I'm just kidding. Nick says, I doubt I'll make it it's Las Vegas.
I'm going to Las Vegas next year. I don't give a crap.
You're going to go to the Halloween Party Expo?
Yeah.
I'll make one of us. I might go. Now, I don't know.
Sure, you can do it.
I probably will.
You probably
like,
should.
I'm like, holy shit. I'll wear a 3-piece suit, walk around like Sopranos.
We'll do a podcast from there. We'll just set up a booth and be like, hey.
Just in the middle of the road.
Yep. I ran this side.
Danny says, yep, still waiting. Sorry. Nick said, SVG file. I have PNG, JPEG, and Victor.
Damn it, I was going to say that.
I'm sorry. I should have waited. I should know better. Oh, and the robot box is talking to me for no reason. There we go. 100 messages.
A booth about why you shouldn't do drive-through haunts. Yeah, I could do a whole freaking get one of those trifold poster board things, that you used to do in like middle school for science projects, and just make a whole little show about it.
Speaking of, I just thought about this. We've been saying that Scream and Stream, which I really wish they'd change their name, they're actually going to be doing it this year. But I think that the Haunted Road is still done. Picking up all the Gatorade bottles worth of piss to be able to announce that they're doing anything this year. So I'm
gonna go playing see what they got going on.
They're playing Easter egg hunt with all the thousands of bottles of Gatorade piss that people had to deposit because they were in nonsensical traffic. Reginald says, I probably end up going to Planet 13, looking at the gigantic lotus, getting some devil lettuce, and just walk around looking at the potential that could have been. Well, there you go.
Oh man, they're done.
I'd be curious. I should do. I'll go check their web page out, their website out. Jessica says I got lost and couldn't get back to the chat for a few. I know. Has YouTube been knocking people off like it used to, or
I haven't seen it like it was.
it just buffered a wee bit, but
Sign up for updates.
Last update was in November. Yeah, see, I'm thinking just if it was so incredibly successful and blah blah blah, which we all know it wasn't, because everybody remembers stream after stream that we did about how ridiculous it was, especially while it was happening. I think they're done. I don't even think it's a regrouping thing. Scream and Stream, though. I mean, at least they were kind of getting their act together, and they're trying.
Yeah,
that much. And if that one that you said, if that one that you went through happens again this year, you're going to do it again?
probably.
Cool.
That was pretty fun. Not gonna lie. And I'll never hear the end of it still, so I might as well just go.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I mean, we were ragging so much last year, we had to rag continuously about it. But it's been done a year, and there's that one that was in Texas that's done it for several years.
I believe we owe you 1 4-hour stream left, because I know one of the New Year's Eve stream counted as a 4-hour stream.
Yeah, it's been kind of a wild ride, especially with James getting the COVID.
the COVID touch.
The COVID. Getting the pandemic cooties.
Oh, pretty much.
Jesus. I usually pass out early these days. I don't know. There's plenty of space around Pensacola and surrounding areas for somebody to do a damn drive-through haunt, but people around here are too damn stupid. And then people around here want to just fill it with a bunch of clowns, and I'll just end up on CNN because I'll have shot them all dead.
Wants to recognize all of the dreams Mark has crushed.
Wants to recognize all the dreams Mark has crushed.
Yep.
Science Behind This Care wants to remind everyone to go like 13 skeletons.
Yep, go like 13 skeletons. Absolutely.
Wow.
We gotta get 13 back on. Once, like I said, we gotta get
go
like
like
13
the trio
back
of
on
Terror page and join their group.
I would say we're kind of early in the year, but really this year seems to be going by really damn fast.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous this year.
Lee's not going to spill any HHN info. Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry, I know it is ridiculous. I bet you Lee doesn't even know.
I gotta get Jessica's TikTok so I can follow all her haunted
Jesus.
TikToks.
Here we go. I gotta get your TikTok. Okay. Lord, goddamn technology piss me off. TikTok. So did you say you already made the Haunted Anonymous TikTok, or you're thinking about it?
No, I'm thinking about it.
I'll go ahead and do it. Well, you're going to be the one running it, so. Mike, here's your login. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me put that on a post-it note.
Oh,
there's Mark.
Reginald
long,
Cornelius wants to shout out /././././././././.com.com Chris Gaines Chris.com.
Chris.com.
Mark says, what do you want to know about HHN? I can make shit up that sounds horrible and it will end up happening. Mark, you got to steal me that Groot robot. I thought about you when I saw that. I'm like, I got to get Mark to steal that for me.
Or slap a Hunters Anonymous sticker on it.
Yeah, put one on its ass. Oh, have you been here for a while? All right. Sorry, Mark. You're so like stealthy.
Yeah, he was the one that said the thing about doing a booth on why drive-through haunts are a bad idea.
That it shows you like literally I was half paying attention and not because of me, I was just half paying attention.
Damn, we're at 9:51 already. Holy crap.
Uh-oh. Well, it's up to you if you want to.
Well, we're gonna
1
end
hour
at
is
10
not-
simply because I'm tired.
Okay. God, I have Central Time Zone. Reginald says, I'm saying this right now. If you go to HHN and you're going to see spicy pomegranate glazed turkey legs, I will not be seeing any spicy pomegranate glazed turkey legs ever.
Well, at least that I'm not hungry now, so thanks for that.
Barf on a bone.
Gotta order that barbell brew. Yeah, somehow I don't think they're gonna let me do that one. I'm not sure it fits the guidelines of which this particular. Well, they're like, you're not supposed to call it a diet; it's a prescription. It's an 11-day prescription for hell.
But we all know it's a diet.
Right?
I would tell the doctor, no, sir, this is no.
Well, I guess the reason they say it's a prescription is because you have to do it. It's not a matter of like, oh, I don't want to do this diet. It's like you have to do it or else you can't do the surgery.
So I guess me cussing every day is a prescription because I have to do it.
Right?
Mark says 92 grams of protein. That's the same as steak, but it's beer. Nick says, I said hip hop. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to read all that, but I do like that song. Because if I read it the way I normally read it, it'll just sound ridiculous. Reginald says, get some protein drinks, but just be careful. You will have the protein farts fart really bad.
Yeah, I already have some protein drinks. That's actually what this whole diet thing is. 4 protein drinks a day, 4 cups of vegetables, and that's it.
And a partridge in a fucking pear tree. It's only 625 calories.
Yeah, what did I say? I gotta see what it was. 680 calories today.
Oh, 680. Okay.
680.
I was trying to deprive you of like 55 calories and I would end up getting a headache.
Reginald Cornelius wants to shout out Tonto, jump on it, jump on it, jump on it, Kimosabi, jump on it, jump on it, jump on it, Custer, jump on it, jump on it, jump on it, Apache, jump on it, Ehunga Hoonga Hoonga Hoonga.
I gotta put one arm behind my back for 5 minutes. What the fuck good is that gonna do me? I guess I gotta end the show with one hand now.
That's all right. You'll have like 1 minute that you'll be able to pull your arm out. Which is, yeah, hopefully we do get some HHN news. I'd be curious. I'm now curious. I'd be curious as to what Busch Gardens is going to do. I'm curious as to the theme park style haunted attraction that's going to be in a trailer park somewhere in Florida. That'd be great. Nothing against trailer parks, by the way, but that's the address of this place. So
yeah,
nothing against it. Just stating facts. Mark says, "Yep, science is back. All the Streamloots cards.
Science behind this hair would like you to create some art."
Right now. I don't have my. Plus, I have one fucking hand. I get what you're trying to do. I just can't do it.
Yeah, we got to pass that. I know. Like some, y'all are so used to just about all the Streamloots cards being doable, but
they're a little modified currently.
Yeah, it's been a wild shit. What, almost 2 months it seems like with you and
it has been,
and the COVIDtations, which was highly unanticipated. Mark says Howl-O-Scream doesn't usually start talking until July, but May is usually when HHN starts talking. But they've already released 2 houses. Well, yeah, I mean right now they're just all the houses they're going to do last year. They've got them. All they got to do is basically just post about them. They've got an easy year this year.
All right, I gave it back.
Okay.
No lost card.
Keep the card, Nick. We'll eventually get to it. Hell, maybe one day I'll do it. I'll have my camera set up at,
Listen, I had some quality stick figure art. I'm sorry.
No, it was awesome. I'm just saying I need to participate.
No Billy this year. There should never be Billy. Ever.
Nick says, Mark, I hear HHN is closed. Good one, Nick. Thank you. I slacked off there, so I'm glad you picked up the slack for me with Mark and HHN. No Billy Ellis.
Another shout out.
Reginald Cornelius wants to shout out. A hoonga 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 hun.
Wow, Reginald. Put the devil's lettuce down. Take a break.
That would be sacrilege for Reginald. Mark, HHN was closed last year. Regardless, I know. Look, I know you and Danny just got boners or something for HHN, and Lee too. Let's put her in there. But no, did they officially say this was 30 or 31? Have they stated that yet?
I think it's 30.
So they did just go ahead and say this.
I don't really know. I mean, I could be thinking of all the White Knights talking about it being 30. So
okay. Well, because Mark, Danny, do y'all know if they've officially? Oh, this is your question, James. So D&D from
that
Nick.
Will be happening again. Not immediately, simply because I'm still running on limited energy and it's only going to get worse. And then I have my surgery, so. But it's still there, and I have every intention of getting back to it.
And there you go. And a lot more things a lot of fun things. There's going to be a lot of stuff. Once James gets his stuff leveled off and he's sitting there doing stuff and I'm doing stuff. Because once he starts doing stuff, that's what motivates me to do stuff. I can't motivate myself very easily. Mark said he got the shirt and the pin from last year. It happened. Mark says it's officially 30.
Well, it can't be officially 30 if it happened last year.
Ooh, that's true, Mark. Welcome to the conundrum of HHN. Reginald says, I'm ready for when we can start up again. I got some crazy ideas. Reginald, that's phenomenal because I enjoyed the hell out of you and Nick cooking. I think we still have to send them something, but you just have to deal with it. Here's your stuff.
Here's your stuff.
I can send back the. I've got. No, I've been eating that. Sorry, never mind. What time? How much time we got? So I know
exactly 1 minute.
Okay.
Or, well, probably not exactly. Nope, sorry, it's 10 o'clock.
Oh, we're out. Bye. I'm just kidding. But yes, actually, another phenomenal. Reynolds says, as a joke, I should make 11 waffles as the first thing. Ooh, now I want some waffles. But everybody, we're going to wind it down so that James can get some rest. This stream went extremely fast, which is phenomenal because y'all are so awesome. Wait, Universal also says that Fast and Furious is a good ride, so their official statements mean nothing. Lord, that's probably true. But we're going to let y'all go. Once again, thank you all so much. Always a good crowd. Always great comments and questions. We will be back here Wednesday for Ministry of Amusement. If y'all have any ideas or anything you would like us to talk about on either show, you know how to get a hold of us, and we are all about the ideas and hearing from y'all. So, or if y'all want to come on as guests, you know you're all welcome. Please do let us know. Let's start ramping this up. As always, if you can and you feel safe to, please get your vaccines. It does make a difference. Wear your masks, stay safe, and I'll switch it to James.
Yep. That's all I muster for this evening, I think. Thank you for being here. You guys are all fun, amazing people. It's always enjoyable. Glad to see you back, Science, and your 17 other personalities. 13, great to see you, Danny. Mark, Reginald,
Zach,
my mom, of course, Zach,
Jessica,
of course, Jessica, everybody, you're all wonderful. All right, we'll see you on Wednesday if you're around. If not, we'll see you Sunday. And then if you're not around, then go fuck yourself, because what are you doing in your life?
We can only do this so much. Good night, everybody. Take it easy and be kind to each other.
See you guys.